Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is May 1st, 2026, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's minimize that. Let's resize this and maximize this quarterly chart and see what we see. On this quarterly chart, let me zoom in there a little bit. We see a big green candle in the Russell trade close near its high, at an R1 level and all. So again, we've seen before where the Russell can have problems at an R1. Got to see what's going to happen here when it's in a pretty good uptrend, but it is hot. This is a huge week on the Russell, quarter, the second quarter, what we're seeing right here on the Russell and all. So that's what I see here on this quarterly picture. You just got to see what's going to happen here for the rest of the quarter here. All right, let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see there. On this monthly chart, let me zoom in here. The Russell is green. Like a couple of other indexes was actually red for this first day of the month but the Russell is green nothing big here though, but that's what we see here. Again, we forming a doji at the top, so that could be a bad sign. We have to just kind of like wait and see. We're only one day into the month, so don't make a big deal out of whatever we're seeing here at this time. Let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. Weekly, zoom in here on this weekly chart. This is the big thing on the Russell. The Russell, I was kind of concerned that the markets were at the top. I was expecting things to slow down, so I actually played the Russell this week and ended up losing money. That's the whole thing but I got in because I was kind of expecting what I see at this time on the Russell, how the Russell did kind of make that higher high. And well, I'm not seeing that. Something I'm not seeing here. Hold on. I was kind of expecting to see all-time highs here on the Russell. Well, I'm not seeing why my all-time high bubble is not popping up. We should be. Did it not break it? Let's see what this high is. This high is 79.79, 279.79, 279.81. So we should have an all-time high bubble on there, and I don't see it. And that's what I was kind of expecting with the Russell and all. That's why I kind of switched over to trade it instead of my Qs But I got in too early. Again, I always get in too early, then get out too early, and end up with a small loss. But if I would have, even I was looking at the option. If I would have held on, I still would have lost money. That's the thing. So that's the thing with options, not giving yourself enough time to be right, which I do sometimes. Because it's supposed to have been a quick scalp trade, then it ended up to a swing trade, and then I realized, this thing is not going to come back. So you end up out of it. Take a small loss. That's the whole thing. But that's that. Too much going on about the trades, but the Russell is come next month. We will be seeing the Russell opening above pivot. It's already, it gave us just a slightly higher high. It has made a pretty good pullback already. So again, I kind of expect the Russell to see Russell going higher here. That's all I can see here, and that's all I can say here. But let's go ahead and go down to our daily noise and wrap this on up. On this daily picture, this is what I was seeing on the daily picture, and kind of like, you had this right here happening on the daily picture, and the question was, which way was it going to break? I had on Monday, we had this right here. So I was thinking I was going to get me a break to the upside. We ended up getting a break to the downside. I should have, based on all the selling that was going on there, I should have known it was going to pull the bottom out on me before it popped like it did and give us this all-time high here on the Russell here today. And I just went back to my Qs and made my money on the Qs and forget the Russell. But that's that. But the Russell looks good. The Russell looks like it's ready to make higher highs. Come next week, it will be opening above pivot. So I kind of expect, unless something crazy happens and we get a gap down, but I kind of expect it to be, it's at a high, and I expect now that it's getting above this area here, that it will be going higher. And that's pretty much it. That's all I see here on the Russell. I hope everybody had a great week. Hope everybody have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. This is Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Bye.